So Morris, for this one, we're going down to one of the nicest neighborhoods in all of Utah County. We're going to Vintage on the River.
I've heard so much about this neighborhood. I'm looking forward to seeing this house.
Okay, Morris, take a look at this beautiful gated community as you come in. Vintage on the River has this beautiful park on the left-hand side. And as you drive down this gated community, you're gonna see $10 million home, $5 million home. And as you come up into this beautiful cul-de-sac here, you come to this property and take a look at that.
Wow, it's just so impressive.
Unbelievable the way it wraps around. It is a perfect location. It's a premium lot, so you get to walk out of the back and the backyard. It looks like your own personal park in the backyard.
Such a beautiful space.
And going into the inside, you're gonna notice how perfect and pristine the whole property is. And the nice thing about this house, you're at just over 10,000 square foot in this house, but it's less than $2 million to get this property to live in this neighborhood. This is considered a screaming deal.
Yeah, this looks like an absolute great value. I'd have guessed way more money than that.
To live, and everybody that lives down in Utah Valley knows this neighborhood because it's where, I mean, this is the Mecca. This is the place that you go. It's considered, they call it the Provo River Bottoms, and this is one of the pristine neighborhoods down here, and this is where you get these magnificent properties. Take a look at the use of the windows here.
I love how bright and light that kitchen is.
Absolutely stunning, really nice woodwork, but as you go into the kitchen, we look at all the windows and how massive this space is.
It looks like you could cook for the masses in this kitchen.
You really could, and you notice they didn't spare any expense. The size of that bar, you almost can take, you'll notice from just the cooktop, that's a massive cooktop, and it looks really small in there. It is a huge space. And they didn't, as you look through this property, it's an interesting floor plan because it is a true two-story, but it's a massive main floor that you literally feel like you're going into different wings in different areas, and each different place goes in. This is called the master suite end of the property. And again, they took advantage of those views of that backyard.
God, it's just so beautiful, so well put together.
Really well, and it's literally a wing because you go down into, look at this, the master bath is.
So awesome.
Now, keep in mind, this property doesn't have just one master. It has 3 different masters inside the house. And so they didn't just kind of focus on one area. They made it magical through that whole property. And it's got its own little wing on the master wing over there. They've got like a craft room over there, as well as a big, huge office just on that side of the master. This is considered, this is right off the master over there.
Beautiful office.
Yeah, they really, it's nice when you can make a house that is this stunning. You know, I mean, they really put it in, and everywhere you go, you have the opportunity, because a lot of times you have a big house like this, you're probably gonna have a big family. You're gonna wanna be able to take advantage of the different spaces, but sometimes you wanna have a couple different masters and ensuite. Take a look at this. This is just an ensuite bathroom here.
That's amazing, and I'm noticing out every window is a beautiful view.
Yeah, the whole area is lined with the most beautiful trees you've seen. And the property, the area is now mature enough that all these, the trees that were built out are just huge and massive. And so everywhere you're looking at is just, I'm telling you, it's a priceless. This thing at $2 million, this is the best deal I've seen at a $2 million property.
Yeah, and the house looks actually like it's brand new.
It does. Yeah, but they built it that way. You know, this is one of what they consider a timeless property. It doesn't have a style. You can't say it's this style or this age. The way it's built out is designed to just flow and be, in 10 years from now, it'll still be just pristine and beautiful. And that location will only get better and better because these properties, these aren't like the type of properties that depreciate. These are properties that massively appreciate because the land and location is dynamite.
Yeah. Looks like a fun playroom right here. Nice game and TV room set up.
They've got an office. Now notice this. Now this would be considered the lower level or the basement, but notice it's a walkout. So you're still looking out at your beautiful park-like backyard. Right through those doors that we were just looking at right there, they've got a space that they were actually going to build an indoor pool right there. And so all the space that's unfinished at this point, so if some point you want to build yourself an indoor pool, you're all set and ready to go.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, and again, we're peeking out of that backyard, but this is one of my favorite spaces. Look at this.
That's amazing.
And at night, it completely lights up, as you can see, and all the trees are just magical. And I'm telling you, $2 million, you're getting this at less than $200 a square foot.
I love the modern look on the patio too. I think that's awesome.
It pulls all in. Like
Yeah.
I said, look at the nice gazebo and the lights and everything they have in here. I have to say, I'm very, very impressed with this property. I'm so excited to have on because I've always admired this neighborhood, and I don't think we've ever had a property down in the river bottoms on the show down there. And so to have this one, it's such a good deal because I'm telling you, $2 million to move into this neighborhood. You just sit back and watch the appreciation just happen. Look at this.
Yeah, a little bog down through there. That's awesome.
Yeah, and here's a take. This is a look at the park that's down there. Notice it's got a stream that's the Provo River just off the outside there, and they got a little stream that kind of runs through there. And you've got your tennis and everything. And this is all part of your HOA right here, part of your gated community, right there, right where the tech boom is going. This is a magical property.